Welcome, you guys. We are here this week, probably the quietest week of the year, for another Hot Jobs with us here at HireMilitary. How are you all? Are you feeling stuffed as a goose like we are? We just had a chat before this and we're feeling pretty low energy. So I'm hoping to bring some of that back with some of your enthusiasm and motivation. So we need some of that today. So please do share that with us. It's really lovely to see you. We are here for the whole of our military community, military spouses, transitioning service members, and veterans, to really encourage you, support you, and give you all of the advice that you need when it comes to employment. If you have any questions for us today, please throw those in the chat. We need some inspiration. We need some things to get us going today. So we would love to answer your questions. It's really lovely to see you. This is our favorite 30 minutes of the week. And although some of us are on PTO today, we are here. Hey, Bobby, it's lovely to see you. We are still here this week because we get to spend this time with you, and it just really fills our cup and gives us some inspiration and motivation for the rest of the week. If you are unfamiliar with our website, please do take a look. It is hiremilitary.us. We will be talking about a lot of, actually not quite a lot of roles, actually. Let me retract that. We're going to talk about a few roles today, both SkillBridge internship-wise as well as direct hire positions. But if what we talk about doesn't relate to you, isn't of interest to you, we do direct you and encourage you to take a look at our website, where we do have nearly 100 permanent positions and the same on the internship side as well. So take a look at those. If, again, there is nothing there that floats your boat and you think, oh, that's really not for me, don't despair. We do have 2 talent pools that we really would love you to join if that's of interest to you. And essentially, by joining one of those, either on the SkillBridge side or on the permanent position side, you are telling us that you are open to work, you are interested, and you are hopefully looking for something new in 2023 that we may be able to help you with. Oh my gosh, so many people here. Hey, Scott, lovely to see you there at Scott Air Force Base in St. Louis. Andrew, Eric, Quint, really great to see you. Where should we go from here? I feel like I've stopped. Amber, I'm going to hand over to you. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody here who you are?
Sure thing, Lucy. We have so many people joining us today. I'm very surprised. My name's Amber. I am on the recruiting team here with Lucy. I'm an Air Force veteran, military spouse now, and in San Antonio. So very happy to be here sharing a couple roles with you guys as we close out the year. Be sure to drop it in the comments to connect with our entire team as we share opportunities that you are interested in. If we don't talk about something that catches your attention, though, be sure to check out our website because there's so many that are there that will likely fall in your wheelhouse. I will hand it over to Matthew Hart.
All right, thank you, Amber. So I'm Matt, one of the recruiters with HireMilitary. I'm out in East Tennessee, Marine Corps veteran. I don't know what Lucy's talking about. I am happier and crap. Like it's a good time to be here. It's easy, nice, relaxing day of work. But the best part is, as of this morning, I'm officially in my fantasy football championship game. Best news all week. Better than Christmas. Couldn't be happier. That's all. I just wanted to share that.
There's always one. Good for you. What about you, Matt Collins?
Thank you, Lucy. Yes, I share Matt's bubbling enthusiasm as well today. I will try to. Happy holidays, everybody. Matthew Collins. I am currently in a SkillsBridge internship. For those of you that have not been on here before, I am a few months into this now and loving everything about SkillsBridge. So really excited to share those opportunities with you guys today. I am coming to you from Northwest Montana in the lovely city of Missoula, Montana, my new home, my place of retirement with the family. So yeah, very excited. And on the football note, as a 49ers fan, Niner Nation, if you're out there today, it's a pretty good time to be a Niner fan too. So 8 in a row, not in fantasy, but in real football. So pretty excited as well. And really looking forward to talking SkillsBridge and sharing some roles with you guys. Back to you, Lucy.
Thank you so much. I have got no idea what you're talking about at all whatsoever. Football is just not my thing. I'm Lucy. I head up the talent acquisition team here at HireMilitary. If you're not familiar with me, I am an active duty military spouse. I've been in recruiting for over 20 years, the last few in this military space. And my husband is currently stationed in the interior of Alaska. So if you are familiar with Alaska and that great installation down in Anchorage, that's not where we are. We are all the way 6-7 hours north, just outside of Fairbanks at Eielson Air Force Base, where it is very dark still, although we have gone past the shortest day here. And let me share something with you. I have been doing these lives week in, week out for, I think Olivia can correct us here, but probably over a year. And as I was talking earlier, before I segued into Amber, I had a quick look at all the comments that were coming through. And I had the shock of my life because I thought my dad was on here. So Stephen Robinson, I know you're not my father, but you share the same name as him. So as I was scrolling through, I was completely like, oh my gosh, my dad's here, but he's really not here. He's in the UK. So, you know, even the most honed, experienced of people can get thrown off when they least expect it, at least want to be. So let's get into it today. As we share our vacancies with you, our opportunities, and we will explain, if you are not familiar with the term SkillBridge, we will explain that to you as well, because we have, our roles are dual faceted, internships as well as the permanent employment opportunities that are open to everybody. If something really sings to you, think, yeah, I'm quite interested in that, I'd like to hear more, please don't just type I'm interested, because as we go back to the comments later after this live and share some more detail with you, we don't know at what point during the live you've said I'm interested. So at least give us the location or hopefully the job title, so we can give you the URL to the job description and you can take a little bit more information from that. As I'm talking right now, Arthur has asked, does it matter when we separated from service? Absolutely not. We are here for everybody within the military affiliated community. So we will support anybody. And, you know, we prioritize the military community, the military population, but we do help people outside as well. It's just our name is HireMilitary, and that is the ethos and our culture here to support members of our community. So absolutely not at all. Matt, are you going to share your SkillBridge internships with us now? And tell us a bit about SkillBridge.
Sure, I would be happy to, Lucy. So SkillBridge is an amazing, not SkillsBridge, I'm saying it right today. SkillBridge is an incredible program out there. Anyone that's 6 months out from your ETS or your end of service date, even before, really ideally a few months prior to that, you want to start, exploring the options. But SkillsBridge basically is a 6-month internship with a really good probability, especially with HireMilitary, that it will turn into a full-time position after. And it's 6 months of your last, 6 months on active duty to go work with a company in an industry you may be interested in, you're trying to learn about, or to get experience in the private sector that you wouldn't otherwise get right up until your ETS date. So we have so many SkillsBridge opportunities. I'm going to talk about a couple today, but as Lucy's alluded to in the past, we have SkillsBridge opportunities in multiple states across all spectrums of industry. And what a really cool thing about HireMilitary is that we're able to work around your timeline for the most part with our partners. So if you have a timeline that's unique, we're not dropping you in 4 different times a year. It's really unique to the service member and their transition and timeline. So it's also available for AGR. So I always tell these AGR folks, I was 28 years in the Florida Army National Guard in the AGR program, and was able to use the SkillBridge program despite being Title 32 active duty. So it's out there for those folks as well. Have a question about it, please reach out, drop a comment, and we'd be happy to answer them. With that, I'm going to talk about a couple of unique roles today with one of our biggest partners and one of our most eager partners. And Jake, I know you're on here today, so big shout out to Jake, the entire Masonite team. I want to talk about 2 roles with Masonite. Masonite is an awesome company. They do custom doors, and they work a lot in the world of manufacturing and production. So anyone that experience has worked in a manufacturing production plant, safety, quality assurance, this is going to be a really, really cool opportunity for you, as well as OSHA, which is a really cool, certification if you have any of that OSHA certification. So the first role is going to be a production supervisor, Masonite, and that's in Howell, Michigan. And this is going to involve overseeing plant activities. You're going to be directly leading plant production, the efforts. It's going to require that you implement plant procedures and policies. So ultimately, always looking for someone with some experience in leadership. You're going to be directly leading a team, as well as that lean agile function. Lean Six Sigma background is always helpful. Critical thinking, a strong communicator, and again, OSHA. If you have any of those OSHA certifications, those are always a big plus when we're talking about Masonite. So again, that's the production supervisor role. That's in Howell, Michigan. And that's with Masonite. Again, one of our really veteran-friendly, awesome companies. The second role with Masonite I want to talk about is a maintenance supervisor. That's in Laurel, Mississippi. And this internship would be focused on optimizing plant operations, taking care of both plant equipment as well as the people within the plant. Again, leadership, leadership skills are always going to be a strong plus. Looking for someone who can ensure throughput goals are met, achieving specific accountability metrics. And if you have a degree or 3 to 5 years experience in manufacturing or worked in a plant environment, this is really going to be strong for you as far as applying for this role. The ability to troubleshoot electrical and mechanical equipment is also going to be kind of a big plus. So if you have those skill sets and this is something you're interested in, again, Laurel, Mississippi, this would be a great opportunity for you. And again, drop us a comment. These are not our only roles in SkillsBridge by any means, but I love highlighting Masonite because Masonite is really one of our strongest veteran-friendly companies we work with. So big shout out, Jake. Always engaged, always responsive to the interview process, and really just a great company. And again, if you have questions about SkillsBridge and you go to the HireMilitary website, HireMilitary.us, you can filter that through industry by state where you're looking to go to. And as I say every week, really important part of your transition process should be logging into our website and just daily or every other day checking what we have. Our website is very organic. It updates constantly. So really excited to present those SkillsBridge opportunities and answer any questions anyone has about SkillsBridge. Just reach out and we'll talk. So with that, I will hand it over to the always rugged, bearded man, Mr. Matt Hart, with some great direct hire opportunities.
I appreciate the introduction.
I know you
nice.
do.
So I have a couple different roles I'm going to share today. The same company, same location. Basically, they're a global specialty chemical leader, manufacturing everyday products from personal care, cleaning goods, paint, agriculture, food, pharmaceuticals, building products, you name it. They do a lot. But the first one is a quality control engineer. These are all in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So again, we're the football theme between Matt and I. We're going back and forth. You're a Packers fan, like sitting out in the cold, freezing your butt off. They're just perfect. Responsible for assisting lab operations, supporting lab efforts, analytical testing. You're doing troubleshooting, root cause analysis. You're working as like a lab supervisor. You're working with the colleagues and other laboratories across the company. One of the things I think is really unique about this is there's, it says about 5%, but annual travel out to Sweden. This is where a lot of the products are manufactured. You do training in Sweden, basically. I think that's a really unique opportunity. There's some out-of-country work available, but your primary responsibilities are going to be in Green Bay, but it's just a really good opportunity. Some of the things they're looking for, advanced troubleshooting of GC and other sensitive equipment, bachelor's degree in science, chemistry, chemical engineering, something of that equivalent is also preferred. But you need like a minimum of 5 years quality control in engineering or manufacturing, just in that type of setting. But yeah, the troubleshooting, GC, gas chromatography is what it's called. That's going to be one of the requirements for that. So yeah, there's some specific requirements for that with education experience, but this is such a very unique skill set that you need to have. So, if this applies here, looking at that area, I saw somebody was looking for Wisconsin. I don't think it was in the quite, the right region, but it's a unique opportunity out there. But the other one is a maintenance electrician technician. So you're responsible for, maintenance of equipment, including documenting maintenance work orders using their management software. But some of the biggest things they're looking for is being able to troubleshoot, install, maintain, repair, and test power distribution equipment. And the voltage is important. So anything from 480 down to 120, advanced technical electrical troubleshooting and repair of instrumentation, bending conduit is a huge one. But what they're looking for, 5 years of previous work experience in a manufacturing industrial environment. But also, 5 years experience, electrical controls, PLC troubleshooting, programming, repair, things like that. So again, those are very specific skill sets you need to have to be, eligible for this. So please, if you have that background, read through it. You can see the full description on our website. And these just wave tops. Just, hey, here's some of the key details about this. Go on the website, see what else is out there. If you're looking for, I saw somebody look for California. All these different states, go on the website. You can filter it by location. You can see everything that we have out there. Those are the two that I plan on, sharing. The maintenance electrician, technician, quality control engineer, both located in Green Bay, Wisconsin. But I'll turn it over to Amber to talk about hers.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. You have some really exciting opportunities. I did see a couple of people in the comments requesting some remote opportunities. I have a senior product designer position that is completely remote. Our client is located in Santa Monica, but the majority of their team is working remotely, which is really, really exciting for us. So for this senior product designer, it's actually with an online marketplace, and they have really unique wall art, home decor, really lifestyle goods overall that are created by independent artists. And so in this senior product designer position, they're looking for somebody that has 3 years of experience with UX, UI, software as a service products or tools. They do really, really want somebody that has a strong e-commerce background and a portfolio that shows that, and fluency with Figma, Sketch, Adobe Creative Suite, and InVision. And so again, this is a remote position, senior product designer. If you're interested, drop it in the chat, just senior product designer, and I can reach out to you after this. But I know we mentioned earlier, if you didn't hear something that's of interest, check out our website. We only touched on 3 positions that are for direct hire, a couple positions for SkillBridge, but we have 106 opportunities available currently. So there may be something for you location-wise or skill set-wise that's in your wheelhouse. So that's all I have, Lucy. I'm going to pass it back your way.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. We've had quite a few questions today, so I'm going to read them out and answer them if I can. If I feel like you guys have got you've got good information you can share on the back of them, I will reflect and deflect them over to you. So Ashley has asked, what about early release due to pregnancy? We help everybody. So it doesn't matter where, when, how, why, whatever. If you are looking for a permanent position and you see something on our website that is of interest to you and you have the skill set and the experience for, absolutely make an application. We would love to see that. So Arthur has asked, and I think this is a really good one as we go into 2023, for those of you transitioning or looking to make a career pivot or career move. He specifically asked or said he's looking to transition into a second career. Can we help at all? The answer is yes, but I'm going to make a huge caveat around that. And I think this is key for everybody to know. When you come to us here at HireMilitary or to any recruiter, we are a staffing agency. We are recruiters. You need to be battle ready. And by that means that you know what you're looking for, you know where you're looking to do it, you know the job titles, and you have a resume that you can tweak and tailor, and it's good to go. We have the jobs, but we are not career counselors or coaches. So by the time you hit us, you need to have all of those ducks in a row and know what you're looking for. And from that point on, we can help you and we can get you in front of corporate America. If you are not there, if you haven't got to that point, so if you're looking to transition, if you're looking at a second career, anything where you are still exploring your options or doing due diligence, then we are not the right place for you at this moment in time. And we work really closely with a nonprofit called Hire Heroes USA. So if you haven't heard of them before, just type in Hire Heroes USA or HHUSA into Google, and they are who you are looking to engage with right now. They are the people that will be able to talk you through your options, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what you're good at, what experience you want to utilize moving next in the future. They will then work with you on your resume to create a document that can be fully transformed, targeted, tailored towards your next career. And they equally will be able to support you in terms of the interview practice as well. We can do that too, because once you engage with us, that is where we take over. But they are able to give you all of that support pre being ready to apply to a position. So I hope that helps in terms of answering that questions. Lots of people have asked if we've got opportunities here, there, and everywhere, and remote ones. Absolutely, we do. If you look at HireMilitary.us, if you select on the state at the top, it will come up with all of the positions that are in that state at the moment. And somebody specifically asked, Lucas asked if there were any internships in Tennessee because he didn't see any on our website right now, and how often do they update? Lucas, honestly, they can update on a daily basis. As soon as one new position comes in, one new opportunity, we get that up there. So what we suggest to people and encourage you to do is bookmark our careers page, our website. So you can take a look at it once, maybe twice a week and see if anything new comes up for you. Alternatively, you can register and you can specifically say, hey, I'm looking for something in Tennessee. So you can register your details into our talent pool. And then when something in Tennessee comes up, we go to that talent pool, that database first of all. We say, oh, look, there's Lucas. He's looking for something in Tennessee, and we get in touch with you. So it works both ways. Devin asked, last week we talked about a position close to Fort Bragg. He believed it was a recruiter one, hasn't seen it on our website. Okay, so that is because it's a SkillBridge internship opportunity. The job title is sourcing coordinator, and it's actually remote. And last week, it's not specifically close to Fort Bragg. We said that we were looking for candidates who wanted to intern, who were located on very large installations. And we cited Bragg, El Paso, so Bliss, Fort Hood, all of the big ones as possible and good opportunities for us. So that was that. There was one more thing I wanted to have a chat with you guys today and just tell you about, because tomorrow we are about to publish a whole new program and campaign on the SkillBridge internship side that we are kicking off in April with a company called Texas Instruments. I feel like all of us here have probably heard of Texas Instruments back in the day. That was, I mean, I'm even going even more old school, but I feel like we all had one of the graphical calculators for school. But these days, they've moved on a bit. It's not the 90s anymore, and they work in the semiconductor, the chip industry. And they are creating with us a whole new program to bring 5 to 10 interns into their North Dallas plant on a monthly basis. So regardless of when you are eligible for SkillBridge, this is going to be an opportunity for anybody who is in the sort of maintenance technical field right now, who wants to pivot into a company that really want to offer you a position at the end of it. It's a 90-day internship. Starting from April, they will be going monthly, so May, June, July, all the way through. There will be support to transition to North Dallas if that is not where you are located at the moment. They have a very generous housing stipend that they are giving. And if that sounds like it could be of interest to you or anybody that you know at all, please do drop a note here in the comments, or you can connect with me directly. As I say, on the HireMilitary LinkedIn page, we will be kicking that off and publishing that tomorrow. I've talked an awful lot. I didn't pass it over to you guys. Was there anything more that you, Matt, or Amber wanted to add today?
For Lucas looking in Tennessee, if it's Nashville, especially if it's an internship, we do have like a record producing company out there. They're open. It's on the direct hire side of the website. They're also open to SkillBridge too, if somebody's interested in that area. So if that anything from maintenance, depending on what your background is, I don't know what it is. So I mean, if you reach out to me, I can kind of give you some information about it if that's something you're interested in that area. Beautiful area. Reach out to Matt Collins. Masonite has some other locations. Dixon, which is just south of Nashville. There's a few out in that general area too. So there's a few that are available in that area.
Thank you. Yeah. One more question. Lamont has asked, are any positions available with HireMilitary? Not permanent right now, I'm afraid. We do have that one sourcing coordinator, which is a SkillBridge internship opportunity, but no permanent positions just at the moment. Amber, thank you. Oh, sorry.
So sorry, Lucy. I want to add one question in the comments there. James Merrick had brought up a great point in reference to terminal leave with SkillsBridge. So just for clarity, anyone that's looking to do SkillsBridge, keep in mind your terminal leave will be taken on the back end of it. So that's going to be a determination between you and the company you're working with. You can, in many cases, decide to work through your terminal leave for a portion if you like. But whatever your terminal leave is, you're going to subtract that from that 6 months of your SkillsBridge internship. So it was a great point by James Merrick there in the comments. And again, if you have questions on those specifics, we can answer that. But your terminal leave will get factored into that last 6 months. So just wanted to add that, Lucy. That was it.
No, I appreciate that. We've had 2 questions about the Dallas opportunity with Texas Instruments. These are SkillBridge internships, so you must still be active duty to be able to apply. This isn't for veterans or spouses, unfortunately. Sagar, you've asked for the link. We haven't published that yet. That will be kicking off tomorrow. So as soon as that kicks off tomorrow, here on the HireMilitary LinkedIn page, that link will be live. So we can share that with you then. We hope that you are enjoying this week of quiet. Thank you so much for joining us. You definitely threw in some great questions to keep us going and to keep us on our toes. We hope you have a lovely week, and we will see you in 2023. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're saying that already. It's going to be the new year. Have a great week. Happy New Year. Take care. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.